Tim Small. Tim Small, thank you for serving. Thank you for serving, Tim Small.
Ms. Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. What if I told you that I figured out a way for all of you to live forever? Would you be interested? Repeat after me. Tim, would you please tell us the secret to living forever?
Would you please tell us the secret to living forever?
Well, great. I thought you'd never ask. Of course I would. Picture this. A room filled with your family, friends, and loved ones. And there you are, laying there, the center of attention. Someone is speaking so eloquently and nice about all the things that you've done in your life. And during that time, everyone will be thinking, they'll be focusing on two things: the beginning date and ending date that is engraved on your tombstone. But they missed the mark, because the most important piece of that tombstone is the dash. What's contained in that dash determines whether you live forever or you go to your grave as if you never existed. I recall during my recent deployment in Afghanistan, several occasions that I had to really think about my dash. I remember one special incident when we were going out on a 3-day mission. And it was a very important mission. It was critical. We had to supply special forces troops that were embedded in the villages in remote areas of Afghanistan, right on the borders of Iran. And during that mission, we had to travel through treacherous deserts in a place that was infested with Taliban and IEDs. We completed our mission and we delivered the supplies to our special forces troops. But as we were leaving, we got lost. Can you believe that? We got lost in the desert. And as we were riding, I'd gone on this mission several times, and I started noticing, well, that mountain looks different. That village looks different. I don't remember that camel. And then we come across this huge village. I'd never seen it before. And when we started to investigate, we found out that we found the major Taliban stronghold in the whole area that we were patrolling in. And we took 16 trucks into this village. And lo and behold, we hit a dead end. And people came out of their houses. Taliban was all over the place. And it was during the daytime. And we had exactly 1 hour to get out of the deserts before it became dark. During that time, I said to myself, Tim, is it over? You know, is this the end? And I had to really honestly look at myself and say, wow, my dash is not where I want it to be. If I die today, I think I will have lived a useless life. I will go to the grave with all of the great things that God gave me still in me. So I knew that we had to fight to get out of there. During my time over in Afghanistan, I made it a point that I was going to increase my dash. And I came up with 3 things that I think that even if you weren't in Afghanistan, I think here in Charlotte, it will help you increase your dash and live forever. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. First, you have to be unstoppable. What does that mean? Les Brown has an awesome quote. He says, Most people don't fail in life because they aim too high and miss. Most people fail in life because they aim too low and hit. And some don't even aim at all. Think about unstoppable. Think of the times that you quit and you could have kept going. We look back in history and we can look at Martin Luther King and Gandhi. They were beaten. They were ridiculed. They were thrown in jail, but they were unstoppable. And now they live forever. Number two, you have to get personal development in your life. A friend of mine I met several years ago introduced to me a book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. That book changed my life. And anytime that I tell my story, Tim, why are you so successful? Well, I got to tell you about my friend Joe that told me about this book, and I read it, and my whole life changed. Personal development is the key to being unstoppable and making your dash live forever. And three, you have to find a way to serve many people. Jim Rohn says, service to many leads to greatness. Think about what you do in your job, in your personal life. If you're a salesperson and you sell just a little bit, you make just a little bit of money, correct? But if you serve many, your paycheck is according. So you have to find a way to serve many people. And so you don't have to go to Afghanistan to come to this conclusion that you have to be unstoppable, you have to get personal development, or that you have to serve many people in order to have your dash extended so that you can live forever. So I'll leave this with you. Find a way that you can leave your mark on this world, that you can live forever. God bless, and thank you.